Greetings, everyone. What we're going to cover here is how to update your Piano 3's operating system. And there are several different ways of doing it, but basically comes down to transferring an update file to your piano. I'm going to give you a quick summary of each way, starting with the easiest, and then we'll work our way down. So, what is the easiest way? Well, that is to order a USB memory stick with the latest operating system file on it from QRS. Once you receive the USB stick, just insert it into your piano's pin light box, which is typically on the front of your piano, and you're done. There's no thinking, there's no interface, there's no phones, there's no tablets, there's nothing in between. You know you got the right file and everything works perfectly. That said, you still have to wait a few days for the USB stick to arrive. So what we're going to do is show you how to insert that USB stick so that you get an update. And then, in case you don't want to wait, we'll also teach you how to create a USB stick with the latest operating system. And then, if you don't have a USB stick, we'll show you how to download the software to your device and then drag and drop it to the PNOmation 3 system. We will show you how to do it using your phone, your tablet, whether it be an Apple or an Android or a laptop. Once the operating system is updated, it's pretty intuitive how to get to the new music. You're going to need the new operating system to take advantage of several of the new features we have. One of those being sessions where you can have remote artists perform on your piano or just connect with someone to play your piano remotely or you play theirs. One of the other features that we've just released is like a Sirius XM radio type feature, which streams curated content from our library to your piano. It's a little bit lower price than what you pay for an all access plan, but if you're not into everything and want variety, it's definitely the way to go. Here I show you how and where to turn on our new auto update feature. The first thing you're going to do is log into your piano. Go to the home screen and select System Setup, then select OS Update. When you get to that page, you're going to see that there's two switches. If they're both green, you're all set and ready to go. For both to work, your player needs to be on your home's Wi-Fi network. You can also manually check for updates once you're in there to get the beta update from this page. You can do it there. Again, your system needs to be on the home network. Auto update checks for updates daily at 9 a.m. every day Eastern Time, unless you've changed the time zone under the clock feature. The more reliable rsync method of updating will be used instead of the legacy FTP method going forward. The update page is also good for verifying your OS version and checking for new music. It's recommended that you check for new music after your system OS is updated, since database additions are set in the operating system. I hope this helps. Thanks for watching. In this particular instance, I'm going to assume that you have already ordered a QRS memory stick with the latest PNOmation 3 operating system preloaded. It's pretty simple from here. It's basically walking over to the piano and inserting the stick in the pin light box that's on the front of your piano, and you'll hear voice prompts telling you that the piano is
Caution.
getting
Do not
updated.
remove media or disturb
If your
power
pin light
until
box
update is complete.
is
You will
displaying
be informed
only
when
amber
update is
lights,
finished.
there may be an
Update in
issue,
progress.
but put it in anyway, give it a try. If it doesn't update, you don't hear the voice prompts, unplug the piano, plug it back in, and see if it updates. If it doesn't update from there, uh, give us a call. On this video, we're going to show you how to download and update your Piano 3 system by downloading the operating system from the QRS website, dragging it to a USB stick, and then moving it to your piano. First thing you need to do is go to qrsmusic.com. Then select Support. Exit any pop-ups that come up. And from the support screen, select Software, and you'll see that Piano 3 is already highlighted. Then select the operating system. It will be in blue, and it will start downloading the file from the website to your download folder on your PC or Mac. Now, once that's completely downloaded, I want you to go to grab your USB stick and insert it into the USB drive on your laptop or Mac. You'll notice that it creates a drive on your PC. In this case, the drive here is drive E. Right there, you'll see USB, it says USB drive. And in the download folder, you'll see the update file that we inserted. What we're going to do is we're going to drag and drop that file to the E drive that we created. But you also have other options like copy and paste, and I'll show a little bit more of that later. So I feel more comfortable dragging and dropping, so I'm going to bring it down there. I'm going to drop it right on the file. You let go of it on a left click on a PC and just hold it on and let go on a Mac. And you'll see that the file transfers over. Once it's transferred over, we can take that USB stick out and bring it over to the piano. So there it transfers over, and I'm going to do a quick show of cut and paste. If you right click on it with a PC, you can copy it, and you right click on the drive itself, and you'll see the paste icon down there, and you can paste it there if you prefer to do it that way. Now we take the USB stick out, we insert it into the PLX box on your
Update.
PNOmation 3
Caution.
unit,
Do not remove
and
media or
once
disturb power until
it
update is
recognizes it,
complete.
the voice
You will be
prompts will start
informed
the
when
update.
update is finished.
4 to 5
Update
minutes
in
later, the
progress.
update should be done, the piano is going to reboot, and your system should have been updated. On this video, we're going to show you how to update your operating system using the drag and drop features of Piano 3. The first thing you need to do is get the current operating system downloaded to your PC or Mac. In this particular case, I'm using a PC. Open up your PC, go to qrsmusic.com, and then select Support, then select Software, and you'll see that the latest operating system is already highlighted in blue. You're going to select that, and it's going to download it to your hard drive. If it's not already selected, you can see that you can select the file system version over here. And once it's downloaded, you're going to exit the website, and then you're going to open up a tab and go to QRS PNOmation's app. You're going to select System Setup, Upload to Piano, and then you'll see a box that says Drop Files Here. When you click on that, it's going to ask you where your file is. Well, we know we put it in the Downloads folder, so now we got to locate it. Well, usually if it's a recent one, it'll be at the top, but I've already done this before, so it's kind of a little hidden away. So I select it, and here we go. It's going to start to transfer from my hard drive to the PNOmation 3 system. Once it's transferred, and you get a little check mark
Update.
there,
Caution.
you're going to
Do not
hear the
remove
voice
media or
prompt tell
disturb
you that the
power
piano
until
is
update
updating.
is complete. You will be
5 or 6
informed when
minutes later,
update is
the
finished.
piano will
Update in
reboot
progress.
and the system should be updated. Now, if you don't know how to get to the PNOmation's operating system from your laptop, Mac, or PC, it's done by knowing what the IP address is of the PNOmation system. That IP address is assigned by your router if your piano is on your home's Wi-Fi network. It's usually a 192.168 or it's a 10.0.0 thing. You can get that IP address several different ways. One is from using the app on your phone or iPad. It'll tell you what it is. Or if you use the remote control on the that came with the PNOmation, there's a little voice icon. It will read it off. Or you can unplug and plug the piano back in, and it will reel it off as well that way. Here I'm going to show you how to update your Piano 3 system using drag and drop method from an Apple iPhone or Apple iPad. First thing you need to do is open up the web browser on your phone or pad and go to qrsmusic.com and get the software update file. You do that by touching the hamburger menu on the top right, selecting support, and then selecting software. By default, Piano 3 will be highlighted and the latest software update will be in blue. I want you to select that, and you will be asked by Apple if you want to download that file. You're going to say yes, and it will download it to its download folder. Now, that's not where we're going to find it later, but that's where it will be. The next thing you want to do is you want to exit out of there and go to the PNOmation app and load it up. As you can tell, the Finder app finds the piano on your home network, and you can select it. It'll open up the piano. You're going to go to the home menu, and the home menu is with the play piano record practice. You select system setup, upload to the piano, and drop files here. Then we're going to choose the file we want to upload, and it'll be in the recents since we just downloaded it. Select it, hit enter, and it'll start transferring the file, a copy of the file from your phone to the piano. And you can see the progress bar go across. Sometimes it takes a lot longer, sometimes less time. But once it's done, you'll get a check mark and your piano will begin to update. And it'll take about
Do not remove
5 to 8
media or
minutes and the
disturb
piano will
power
reboot.
until
So
update is complete.
let it go.
You will be
I hope
informed
it
when
helps.
update is finished. Update in progress.
Here I show you how to update your Piano 3 system using drag and drop method from an Android device. Now the first thing you need to do is open a web browser, qrsmusic.com, go to the drop-down menu and select support. From there you're going to be selecting software. Now by default, Piano 3 will be highlighted when that comes up, and in blue you'll see the latest software update. In this case it's 610. You're going to select it, and then Android will ask you if you want to download it. You'll say yes, and you'll see the progress of the download right below. Once it's downloaded, we want to log back into the PNOmation system, and I use the QRS Finder app to do that. You get your serial number and your IP address there if it's on a network. It'll show up there, or if it's standalone, you'll just see the 10.3.2.1. Open up the app, and then we're going to go to the home menu, and from the home menu we're going to select System Setup. All right, then you're going to upload the file to the piano, and you're just going to say drop files here. Since that we just downloaded, it'll be the first thing you see. Select it, and it'll come off of your phone and fly over to the piano. Once they get a check mark, the update progress will proceed. It's going to take about 8 to
Update.
about
Caution.
8 minutes
Do not
to
remove media
update the
or
thing.
disturb power
Now, if
until
your
update
piano
is complete.
is not on
You
your
will be
home network
informed when update is finished.
and you
Update in
updated it
progress.
using the standalone network that comes with the piano, you're going to have to log off of your home network after you've downloaded the file update from the website and log into the standalone network of the PNOmation system to transfer the update over. Sort of a pain, but doable. This is why we like to have our customers on the piano on their home network. Much easier and seamless. Here I'm going to show you how to find out what your piano's IP address is that was assigned by the router in your house. In order for your piano to have an IP address, it had to have been joined to your home's Wi-Fi network. This enables any phone or tablet or laptop that's on the network to communicate to the piano over that network and open up the user interface, select songs, play the piano, change all its settings without having to jump off and jump onto the piano's Wi-Fi network. The piano comes with its own Wi-Fi network. When you join it with a 10.3.2.1 IP address, you can go in and do the piano setups and join it to your home's Wi-Fi network. Now, other ways to get the IP address is to unplug the piano, plug it back in. The voice prompts will tell you what it is, or grab the remote control that came with your piano and hit Shift 3 or the voice prompt icon. Another way of doing it is to go to the App Store and download the QRS Finder app, which then searches your network for the piano. And if it's on there, it'll tell you what the IP address is and allow you to open it up. Now, here I know what my IP address is. The voice prompts just told me. So I'm opening up my web browser and I'm entering the IP address up in the web browser, and it'll open up the QRS app. From there, you can go to the home page and go to System Setup, Network Settings, and you can view the IP address listed there. And if you're in standalone mode and you're not connected to your home Wi-Fi, you can touch the button that says Connect the Client Wi-Fi, and it'll sign you up onto your Wi-Fi network. Now, we also have wireless standalone, which will tell you what the SSID is for the piano's own Wi-Fi network, and the password is QRS Music. I wouldn't recommend fooling with this. Just leave it where it's at. That way, if you ever need to talk to us, we know where to navigate when tech support. Well, I sure do hope this helps. If you have any questions, go a little farther down and there'll be a QR code or link that'll help allow you to set up an appointment with us, download software updates, and other support features. So thanks again.